This is Darshawn McAway, and this is loosely based on a true story. So if you're looking at the thumbnail, yeah, that's supposed to be me in the middle, and Noah Wow, who plays the character, Tom Mason, in the TV series called Fallen Skies. So I've been hooked on that series for about 3 seasons now, and I'm going to make sure I see it through to the end. So one night, I'm watching it late night, has to be about 1:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, and I'm watching this movie, or I like to call it a movie, but it's a TV series. I'm watching the TV series, and I fall asleep. And as I'm falling asleep, I find myself in the scene with Tom Mason. And I'm helping Tom fight what they call the alien skitters. And I'm helping him fight, and I'm running, and I can feel my heart beating. There's a whole bunch of adrenaline going, and it's pumping. Guns are shooting, explosives are going off. I'm trying to save the kids from being taken up by the aliens. The aliens are jumping on me, punching me in the head. Then apparently, as I'm sleeping, I'm fighting myself, right? So as I'm fighting myself, I messed around in my sleep and punched myself in the eye. But in the dream, the skitter alien punched me with like its six legs. So they kind of look like spiders, you know? So the alien kicking my ass. I'm talking about just hitting me with ones and twos and fews, you know? So I'm getting beat up, and I'm looking at Tom like, Tom, help me, man. Damn it, come, somebody help me. So they shooting, they blasting, they throwing explosives and everything, and there's just more aliens coming and just piling. And I guess this whole time, man, as I'm punching myself in the eye in my sleep, like literally punching myself in my eye, I actually wake up out of the dream. And I'm thinking I'm still in a dream because I can't see. Like my eye is really hurting. So I'm looking for my phone, and I'm holding my eye with my left hand. I'm looking for my phone. I'm like, damn, where'd I put my phone, right? Because I'm trying to turn my lights on because I got my lights programmed to my phone. So I'm like, I'm saying like, hey Google, help, like I'm trying to do all this stuff, and it's not responding. I'm thinking like, man, I probably put it on vibrate or silent or something. So eventually I get to the point where I say, okay, I know my room. Let me focus. I cannot see. My eye is throbbing in pain. Let me figure out how I'm going to do this. So I finally get to my light switch. I double tap it just to override the system, and the lights will come on. It's super bright in my room. I'm like, damn, I really can't see now, right? So I make my way to the bathroom, and I'm still holding my eye with my left hand. And I take my hand off of my left eye, and lo and behold, my eye is swollen. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell just happened to me? Because I had a dream, but it didn't correlate at the time. And I'm like, yo, what happened to my eye? So my eye is throbbing at this point. So I go downstairs. I go get me an ice pack. And I'm confused. I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, what did I do last night? The last thing I remember was coming home, doing my stuff. I think I did like a podcast, and I watched a TV show. So for a few days, I was kind of confused. I really didn't know what happened. It wasn't until this morning, as I'm telling this story, I realized that it was from the movie. I remember faintly fighting aliens, but I didn't realize that I was the one punching myself in the eye. So I literally punched myself in the eye. My eye was swollen for like just that day. Somehow I punched myself under my eye. I iced it for a few hours. I pretty much didn't go nowhere that day. I couldn't see. It was in so much pain. And I said, you know what? I have to stop watching these scary type weird movies before I go to bed, or else I'm going to keep on beating myself up. But it's not, this is not an absolute true story event, but based on the events of me beating myself up, that's based on a true story. So I actually punched myself in my sleep, and I must say I'm one strong mofo because I really socked myself right in the eye. But shout out to the people who played in Fallen Skies. It's been a good series so far. I'm binge watching it. But yeah, that's what happened to me, man. I gave myself a black eye in my own sleep, and I was down for the count for the rest of the day. My name is Darshawn McAway. This is Loosely Based on a True Story. See ya.